Hi, this is a Ridge Runner with an unboxing of a new to me knife. This is the Columbia River Knife and Tool Ryan 7. Now, I've actually had a couple of these, and it's a testament to their quality that I've had four of them before this one. You see, they're so good that everybody wants them and are willing to steal them. And this one, I hope, will be the exception, and I get to keep it. But this is a knife, as I say, I've owned quite a while, quite a few of them, and it's a phenomenal knife. But let's open this one up so you can kind of see what all the fuss is about. If I can figure out how to open the bloody thing. It should be like most Columbia River knife and tool boxes, should just open like that. Yep. And there she is. That's what I like about Columbia River. They don't mess around with 15,000 things. What I like about this knife, well, there's a bunch of things. Okay, and this is literally the very first time I've opened this knife, so I haven't looked in the box. It's got that little catalog they like to give you. But it's a decent size knife, but not too big. It opens up nice and smoothly. Has the I think it's called the axis lock on it. But it is quite a knife. Opens up quickly. This one here, I've purposely got a non-serrated blade, so I could use this for carving or whatnot. But I recently lost my Columbia River Knife and Tool M16Z knife, so this is kind of like my replacement model for it. And I don't know, one of the things I like about it, it fits very comfortably in the hand, and these weird cuts in the handle actually make the hand engage quite nicely, especially when it's slippery or wet or whatever. But it's got some knurling, both of course on the top of the blade, jimping I guess it would be considered, and then down here you've got more jimping so that you can really choke up on the knife and get some knife work going on. And it's a very well thought out knife, not too heavy but not too light either, and it fits in the pocket nicely, a little bit high in the pocket compared to something like a SOG or whatever, but all in all, it's a fine blade. And the only thing I'm concerned about right now is that this lock isn't moving, and I don't know why that is, but I'm going to figure that out and I'll get back to you. Well, we're back, and apparently just because it's new, it needs a little bit of elbow grease to get it to move. But the nice thing about this is a liner lock in and of itself is not the strongest lock you can use. But when you add in this extra lock, and you can actually watch it if you feel like, we can actually get it so it engages for you. You can see that little guy engaging right there. What that does is it keeps that lock, that liner lock, from slipping, which these things tend to do. I mean, not all the time, but it has happened to me. Maybe you hear something in the background, that is a certain kitten that is enjoying the heck out of a certain ball. But there we go. Now it's actually focused a little bit. You can see a little better. But that's the way it looks when it's engaged. No, it's not. That's how it looks when it's not engaged. There you go. Now it's engaged, and as you can tell, I can't get the lock over. So, and but anyway, one of the interesting things about this over a lot of other knives is this big thumb stud. Your hand really engages it, and I found that with my older ones, even when you're wearing gloves, it's not that hard to get your hand around it. The false edge is false. It does not have an edge. It's not sharp on the top, which is actually a blessing for a pocket knife. But the shape does lend itself for piercing, should you want to do something like that. But all in all, it's thin cross section. these plasticky handle scales seem to engage the hand really nice. I'm sure it's like G10 or something like that, but I'm not sure, so I'm not going to tell you that's what it is. If you want to comment and say, yes, it's G10 in the comments, you're more than welcome to. But anyway, just thought I'd show you this thing. As I say, I've got some experience with it, but you'll see me running with it in the field a little bit. But this is actually going to be my new everyday carry knife. Alright, that's the Ridge Runner signing off.